All right, hey guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through and show you how to use the Microsoft Teams app on your cell phone. So we're doing this on an Apple iPhone. It might be a little bit different if you have a different brand of phone. We're not totally sure, but the concept should be pretty much the same. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your Microsoft Teams app. You're gonna open up the app, and when we open it opens up straight to the activity feed. So this is gonna give you notifications for everything that's going on in classes. So this is if assignments are posted, or someone adds you to a new team, or if someone posts within a channel, these notifications will show up here. Notifications that you haven't viewed yet are going to be in bold, and they're going to have a little dot by them. If you click on them, it'll open it up and show you what's happened, and then you can back out. Okay? So that's one easy way to kind of get caught up on the information. If this becomes a little overwhelming, though, what you can do is you can go to the specific team, which would kind of narrow things down for you. So to get to your specific team, you're going to go here to this team section. Your team you're going to have a different team for every class you're in. So you could just think of teams as your class. So this is all of the different classes that you guys are participating in. And within your team or your class, there's going to be channels. And channels are areas of information specific to maybe a certain topic or things like that. Most teachers are probably just using the general channel. Some of them, though, have created different channels for maybe different classes or different topics or things like that. This also can become a little overwhelming with all of the classes that are in here. So one thing you can do is you can group all of the channels together, and then you're only just looking at the name of the team or the name of your class. So that can kind of help to organize things. If we go up to the high school band and choir, what you can see is this is the high school band and choir team, and then there's all the channels in high school band and choir within that. You can also see that there's a hidden channel here. So that means there's one more channel here within this team that isn't being shown. So what we can do is we can click on that, and we can see it's the Zoom meeting information. Well, that's really important. We want to see that, right? So we're going to click on the little button here, and it's going to open up, it's going to click purple check it, and when we go back out, we can then see that channel. But let's say I'm in high school band and I'm not in high school choir and I don't want to see high school choir, then what you can do is you can go in and you can remove high school choir from your list, right, if that is more beneficial for you. So then within each of these teams, you're going to have files that are associated with that particular team. And within that team, some of the channels can also have different files posted within them. So let's talk through what these different channels do first. So the general channel is going to be pretty much all of the information that's been posted. So a lot of this information is things that you can look at to maybe brighten your day, or things that you can do in order to complete, like just participating in music during the week, right? That's kind of what you guys are being graded on right now. So within this is all of this information, and Miss Bryson works pretty hard to kind of just like update these with different things that you can view. And that's in the post section. So you can see up here is post, files, more. This is all within posts in the general channel. Within the general channel too, then you can look at files, right? And so there's all these different files of things that you can look at. So there's a welcome PowerPoint. There's this document here. So if we open up this document, it'll open this up, and this is like what your grade, or what is expected for you to earn a grade in this class as it's moved online. So different things like that. And then if you click on more, it's just going to open up all of this extra information, videos and things like that, different things that have been posted within the channel. So if we back out of here, we can then see that maybe high school band is also going to have its own posting place, things more maybe specific to high school band. And then what we've done is we've made it so that the files that were found in the general channel are pretty much the same files that are going to be found within high school band and then within high school choir. So what you'll find is that most of the files are posted in multiple locations within the team. And that's to try to just make it as easy for you to kind of find these documents, right? The more we post on places, the more likely it is that you'll see them. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything about the teams. The next thing you're going to want to know about is your assignments, right? You obviously want to earn a grade. So the next thing you'll do is you'll come back down here and you have assignments right here in the middle. Click on assignments and it'll pull up all of the different channels or all of the different classes that you're in. So then it's really simple. You just find the same class, the same channel name as the class you want. So high school band and choir is the channel that you're in. You're going to click on it. You're going to hit next. Within this, then, it's going to pull up all of your assignments. If you had completed assignments, you could view them there. Assignments that are still waiting to be done, you could do that there. If you click on the assignment, it's going to pull up to this page, and this is going to be the work required for the assignment. And then you can just click on this. And there you go. There's your assignment. If we back out of this, we can click on assignments again. A little bit of a glitch, but that's okay. Click on assignments again. It'll bring us back to this page. If we click on the little people up here, it'll bring us back so we can view all of our classes. Okay? And then the next thing we have down here, this last thing is the calendar. If you're using this, it's a helpful way to kind of organize your day. If you're not, and it's supposed to link up to your Outlook calendar. So if you have other things hooked up in your Outlook calendar, this can be helpful. If it's not something that you're using, I wouldn't worry about it too much. The last thing we wanted to kind of talk about was this More section. So if you click on More, which is this last little button over here, you'll see that your files also show up. These are going to be a little bit different from the files that you have within your team. So remember we talked about files within your team is going to be specific to the team and even sometimes specific to the channel, right? If you went to More and clicked on Files, it's going to pull up your most recent files that you've accessed, and this is actually just all of the files in your OneDrive. So any file that you've had linked to your OneDrive would be available at this button, right? Which can be a little bit overwhelming and confusing if it's not very specific to the class that you're looking for. So that's just something to be aware of, is that this More in Files is going to pull up a lot of information. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I would reach out to Mrs. Bryson if you have any questions about using Microsoft Teams. And I hope you guys enjoy your time.